As another rainy season sets in, many families in Aggah community in Rivers State, Nigeria, are once again preparing for rising floodwaters. The residents whose livelihoods depend on farming and fishing say the annual floods are not only a natural disaster, but also a man-made crisis linked to oil operations that have altered the community's natural waterways for more than 50 years.
The constructions blocked natural streams of water that used to flow through the community, and now the community experiences flooding and some other challenges. Um, the case is in the court in Milan, and there was a ruling in April which dismissed the community claims and demand for compensation and remediation.
Community groups and environmental activists have now appealed a ruling by a court in Milan, Italy, which dismissed the claims of the residents against Italian oil giant Eni and Oando Energy Resources Nigeria Limited, formerly known as NAOC. The lawsuit argued that oil field embankments and access roads constructed decades ago obstruct natural water channels, worsening flooding across the community.
Overflooding to Aggah community houses and surrounding areas due to the presence of oil across roads. Okay, so these facilities were built and covered in a water right of way. Rivers State Ministry of Environment states that 40,000 feet is the height of the embankment, which is the reason why Aggah community is flooded.
After a terms of settlement was reached between the parties, on things to be done to remove the floods from Aggah, which included drainage constructions, bridges constructions, culverts, and the rest of them, to ensure that where the water percolates, there is now free flow from the community of Aggah into the Orashi River.
Although the court acknowledged that drainage channels were constructed under a 2019 settlement agreement, the claimants insist the measures have failed to solve the flooding problem. They also criticized the court's decision ordering them to pay more than 180,000 euros in legal costs.
The ruling is strange. How is possible that you forget to mention such important passages of the process, like, for example, the settlement, the proposal for a settlement? Or also formally, it's in general, the ruling are not written in the way that the judge wrote this ruling. So that's why we asked to an expert to verify if he used the AI, and the response was yes. There is a high possibility, around 85%, that the ruling used the AI, and the expert also reconstruct the asking that was made by the judge to AI, and the asking was to develop a judgment in line with the defense of Eni.
I lead Advocates for Community Alternatives, ACA, a Ghana-based organization that supports communities that are facing challenges from powerful economic actors and helps them through legal assistance and also development support to take control of their own development trajectory and their own future.
This virtual engagement, organized by Renewable Development Initiative, is designed to draw government's attention to the plight of residents of Aggah community, even as they remain committed to pursuing justice for the people. The residents are hopeful that their appeal will lead to a permanent solution to the flooding and a chance to rebuild their lives repeatedly disrupted by rising waters.